Yeah. Focus. Fly. Keep rolling.
What's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And that was a lot of echo Lenartz. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. What did I say? Fred Lenartz, the subprime hero. You know what I'm saying. What's that?
The one, the only, but welcome. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining the Car Guy Coffee podcast. I know it's late. I know that you have an entirely big, like a super big, like it's a super big, like it ends with fireworks big week ahead of you this week. And we know that you have so much that you got to get focused on. So we just thank you that you're taking the time to have a cup of coffee and a conversation with a couple of crazy car guys. Welcome, my friend, to Sunday Night Live at the Car Guy Coffee podcast. Go ahead and get your
Sunday
brew.
Night Live, that's not our
Cheers
show.
to you.
He didn't mean that, Paul.
No, I didn't mean
it.
But
Is
I do.
Sunday late night. There you go.
Super
right
late into Monday. I didn't really mean.
He didn't mean to take your name.
But hey,
at all.
it's on the top of mind awareness. It's on my tongue.
That's how good that name
so
is.
I love that we've had you actually inside of the cafe with us, Brewing Solutions. Man, listen, folks, there is some really great things that are going on. So cheers to everybody that's doing some big stuff. Put a coffee cup emoji inside of the comments just to say cheers to your friends. And maybe even to your enemies.
Tag some friends in here real quick.
Yes, let's
get some people in here.
Tag a car gal.
Let's we haven't done this in a minute. We've been so busy with so many different things. We've had some great interviews lately. Let's show you guys some things from some of our favorite people in the whole world. I don't even know which way to do it. Is it no? Here we go. Boom.
That's what happens when you activate Dealership Toolkit inside of your business. Why is that, Fred?
Because when you are inside of a business, I'm over here trying to share stuff. I'm being honest with you. But no, what he just said, what happens when you activate Dealership Toolkit in your business is that it will explode. And what that means is that the things that you need are going to be in so abundance that eventually it's just going to fill up that box so big, and you're going to start hand over hand, fist in money. Boom, explosion. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Because if that's where you go with it as a car guy, we believe to dream on the extremes, as colorful as it could be. When you forgive, focus, and fly, you can accomplish anything. And I do see it as an incredible tool that dealerships use to make sure that they put everything they have into what it is they can box up, and they allowed it to actually explode their business with a team of people behind them that are fully committed to seeing their customers make the transactions happen there at the lot. I saw incredible numbers when we had the chance to be inside of their offices and watch their agents go after it. They are some serious ninjas that are all about making sure that the full experience that is spoken about from dealer to vendor is what actually occurs when it comes to customer to purchase. And that's something that I honor and we love to be champions of. And you definitely need to learn more about it. And we're thankful for it. Thank you again for the opportunity to just have this week. Everybody, we had the chance to see one of our very first sponsors, Think Ad Group's Justin, Searle, and Evelyn. Guys, when I talk about it, it's like, again, like you're connecting with brothers and sisters. The joy that we had this week. I mean, thank you to everybody that's been part of this week. But being able to connect to people that truly believe in your message and put it out there. Thank you so much to everybody at Think Ad Group. They are doing some magical things for dealers with what it is that they have access to. And I'm telling you, it's like having some good coffee to energize your business.
We're going to be having a meeting with actually Justin and Evelyn here this week sometime. I'm excited about that, Lou. Yeah. I told them after I talk to you tonight, we'll figure out the date and we'll go over that here after this this whole show tonight. But I'm excited about having that meeting. There's a lot of great opportunities in the future for us to grow together. Super pumped. They are an amazing company. They're an amazing group of people. I always think about the people when I think about a company, and that lets me know what kind of company it is. Think Ad Group is definitely good people. So that means they're a good company. And you need to go check them out. www.thinkadgroup.com. Reach out to them. Great people, great folks. So
speaking of great people and great folks, we have some great people and great folks that are hanging out with us tonight, to include Facebook user. What's up, guys? What's up, user? What's up, Stephen Logston? Love you, brother. Love your son. And a Facebook user again. Thank you for the coffee cup emoji. Thank you.
Ooh, Michael.
Let's see. And then my brother from my mother,
Joey Bell.
I can't wait. He's going to be in town for the wedding.
Forget about it.
It's going to be an incredible explosion.
Forget about it.
Family mingling that's going to happen during the wedding, and I'm so excited for Joey being able to come over here and be able to be part of the party. Then we got Kenneth Dunner,
man, Mr. Make you hungry with every word he writes.
Yeah,
I swear.
He definitely has a flavor with his.
He does, man. He's very good with those words. Good wordsmithing with that.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go try out for like the cooking channel or whatever and see if you could be like a commenter. A comment. Am I saying that?
Commentator?
Commentator. There it is. You need to be a commentator there. You would crush it, my friend. You would crush it. And then, of course, we got our brother, Michael. Dean Offmuth. That's my dude right there. That is my dude right there. Yes. We are Elite FI. Bing. Bing. Yes, exactly, man. Great people, great folks. www.elitefi.com. You need to go check them out.
.com. That was awesome.
.com.
That was pretty strong.
.com. Working on that. I'm trying to get better at that in case they get us into radio. Yeah, they're like, check out Car Guy Coffee Podcast.
Get you some.
.com.
Forgive, focus, and fly.
Don't forget the 3 F's. Forgive,
so
focus,
that you can keep
growing. All right.
Seriously, and seriously silly.
On the real tip.
Man, we are just so excited to be able to bring a little bit of late night coffee and a little bit of jazz to your evening, or whenever it is that you watch this. Hopefully you get entertained by just listening to a couple car guys talk about their gratefulness for this industry and the great people that are in it. You know what I mean? We got to really see a great display of brotherhood, and that's genderless, okay? But amongst the industry, inside of some people coming together to focus on their business, and then they threw a little bourbon and a little cigars on it, and the best of the best of the best, sir.
The best of the best. It was fun. What a great week. Yes, 100%. That was freaking rad.
It was #rad.
That was freaking rad. That was not quite radio voice. But yeah.
That was okay.
That was rad.
That was rad.
Okay, I need to get off of that. I need to get off of that. So what's up, Anthony? Man, what's going on? Santangelo. Love it.
Hey.
Man, one of the most real people out there, just every day growing, every day doing his best to try to make a difference at every dealership he walks in, man. It's good to see you tonight. Oh, Carmilla, what's going on? How are you doing? Hello, sister. Yes. It's not working with that one. No, it's not, Steven. I tried a few times, so I'm going to move on. Moving on. So, but no, we, like Lou's talking about, we had a great time. That was a great event. we got to go crash their dinner that night. So we go up to Jeff Ruby's. We park. We turn in the key to valet, and the valet guy was all like, I know who you are. You're good. I was like, what? I come up here like not like all the time. You don't remember me. But I guess he might have, man. He was like, yeah, you're good. I think it's because I gave him a big old like tip, like when I was like, here, go ahead and park the car. He was like, oh, well, hey, I got you. So anyway, we go inside there and we walk in, and this is why I love Lou. All right, because I would have totally been standing in the waiting area for a lot longer because I'm just that guy. I'm more of that. Okay, I'm patient. I chill. Lou's like looking around, he goes up to me, goes, hey, I'm gonna just walk. Is it cool if I just walk? Where is the room where the those car guys things are doing the bourbon, the deal. Where are they at? And he's like, and they're like over there to the right, and they tell him like around the thing, you see. It's like they give us some crazy directions. So Lou goes like, all right, cool. Lou's just beelining. So I'm behind him. I'm like, my goodness, Lou, let's do this. All right. So Lou's like, So he keeps going and we keep walking and we can't find it. And finally, these people are looking at us like, what? Like we're getting ready to walk in the kitchen because Lou keeps walking like, and he's not paying attention. And I could tell it's like one of the guys that's like probably like a floor manager out there that's talking, for all the waiters or whatever. And he's like, can I help you? And I was like, Lou. Because I knew Lou. I just let Lou tell. So Lou's like, yeah, where's the room for all the car, the bourbon cigars, and
I said like, the name of the event,
right?
I spoke a little.
I'm just rambling, okay? So Lou, what's up, Roy?
What up?
So so like we definitely so Lou gets there and it's a door. You have to open up this door, and it's like this private room, and I can see he opens the door, and I see everybody sitting there, right? And I'm like, holy crap. Lou just walks right in like, what up? Like no big deal. Hey, Lou Ramirez, the car guy, right?
I did not walk in there with an announcement of any sort.
He didn't do it like that. He walked in, but immediately Sandy Cerami sees him. That's when it made me feel comfortable because he was like, oh my God, what's up, like, guys? Hey. I love him, dude. Awesome. And honestly, it was so perfect timing because, they were all feeling a little bit better. They just finished a huge day of talking and masterminding. So they were all feeling vibes off of that. So they were in a great mood. So when we walked in, the energy was great anyway. But man, they all stood up. It was like they gave us such a warm welcome. We had a table reserved right outside that thing, but we wanted to sit down and at least speak with Justin, Evelyn, maybe have a spot for us to hang out with them for a moment. But they invited us in, and Scott stood up just so graciously and just was like, hey, come sit down. We have 2 extra spots, actually. Come eat, come eat and, come drink and be merry with us.
And we insist.
No, I was like, man, you don't have to. No. Way. Yeah. And they said, do that. I was like,
that was good, brother.
Beautiful.
A good brotherly welcome. And it was just a great moment for the industry. Just to have that moment together, I heard you describing it, and I agree. That was so much the exposure moment for people that haven't gone to a thing or an event at all. It was their first time out.
Yeah,
it was their first chance to go go do a thing with
people
and go do these masterminds again, and that was
the vibe. Was gorgeous. Everybody was vibing, and like at the table I sat at, I was sitting down with some amazing car people from fixed ops to any type of vendor you can imagine. They were all sitting there. People who've started podcasts. I mean, it was really cool. Like it was neat to have a vibe speaking with them, and they were all very passionate. But 90% of the people sitting there, this was the first thing they've done since coronavirus in the car business related. So it was a big deal to be able to share all the ideas because I'm going to tell you something. These people were the ones, much like us, that were doing things that were innovative, trying to be different, trying to not sit back and wait for things to happen. They were trying to make things happen, right? So they had all these cool ideas and these ways to be able to overcome inventory issues, ways that, they came up with, they sat down and they talked about major issues in the car business right now, and they mastermind. How genius is that, right? And you sit down and you share ideas and you go back with something to share at your store or go share to someone's store. If you're a vendor or whatever, you can help, and you can actually, the best part about all that is the networking availability, man. That was beautiful. I mean, I really left there with business cards like crazy and shared mine, and I text them all, let them know I appreciate them, sent them my information. It was great. I look forward to future conversations with them. I felt a lot of great vibes, and that was the other thing for me. I got great vibes. I left there feeling, wow, that was so worth coming up here. You know, Lou and I, we rushed up there after work. We sat down, we stayed just for a couple hours, and it was worth it. Every second of it was worth it.
We got to the embracing. Again, that's nothing replaces that type of connection with people. And when you feel that brotherhood with people, that brother sister relationship, and then you get to actually grab them and hold them, that's what they embraced us with. You know, to have Scott Joseph wrap his arms around you, everybody in the room that was there, you know, Daniel Gomez, Sandy Cerami sitting there showing me that I had a doppelganger, you know, back in whatever year, you know, it was like the 20s or the 40s or sometime, you know, during a Kentucky Derby. And there was a jockey.
I think it was just more of a fun pitch at your height.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just kidding.
But
it wasn't
something about the eyes, right?
It was because Lou's eyes always.
It was. It was hilarious.
Yeah, you know how Lou's pictures. You all know what his pictures look like. They're always like.
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't know how to explain
anyway,
it. It's like he could be talking, and as soon as the picture goes up, he goes. I can't even do it. That's how pretty it is. I'm not even that pretty. Can't help it, man. I don't got it like you. It's all right.
The embrace from them was something that rocked me, and it was great to.
It was beautiful, man.
And then
it was beautiful.
Let them feed us the best steak in the land. Shout out to Jeff Ruby's fantastic delivery. I mean, I'm sitting at a table with David Spizak and Kyle Monsier. I mean, guys, there's incredible geniuses amongst us that were just all communicating the language of the leadership that's going to be actually bringing solutions to the industry as time goes on. They were just getting together to get their seeds in line and to determine how they're going to go back and plant them. And that's something that was, it's awesome to see them excited. And
I mean,
by connecting to each other to do it.
Dude, like, you know, he was name dropping, so I want to name drop a little bit too. I'll sit right next to Ed Roberts. I know you all familiar with Ed Roberts, one of the nicest guys that you could ever imagine. When I walked in, he literally got up from his table, walked all the way around and just, you know, gave me a hug, man. Like, he was like, so like, Fred, like, subprime hero,
he's
man.
He's gonna be on the show.
You know, and that's, yeah, absolutely. I mean, just so many people, you know, obviously Scott Joseph sitting there. He wasn't at my table, but I got to see Scott Joseph in person. The Scott Joseph. SJ 24/7, as Sandy calls him.
Which
I love Sandy and the nicknames. They call me Freddie now. He calls me Freddie.
Yeah.
I love that. Hey.
Freddie.
Hey.
Sweet Lou, Freddie.
I love it. Oh, and then of course at my table we had Justin, Evelyn, and then my new best friend April Palmer. Forget horsepower. The key to speed of change is held in all the brain power in one place. I love it. She's so on fire. This girl right here, you want to talk about somebody that knows how to be an entrepreneur, how to teach people how to be that, and how to really constantly be in growth mode. She's a free bird, you know what I mean? Like, she just does what she wants to do. And I love that about her. You know, I'm kind of jealous of her lifestyle. It's kind of dope. It's kind of dope.
Free bird.
Yeah. It's kind of dope.
I think that she is definitely somebody that values the opportunity that she has to make a connection to people. And I want to tread lightly on using anything that would seem, you know, to be a light coat of explaining who it is that I see her as. But she has some serious powers to be able to create and to manifest and to see incredible things happen. And it's awesome that she lands where she is. She's like a firework.
She has this energy about her. I love being around her. I can't do nothing but smile and be in a good mood. She's
a fire starter. She's awesome.
She's like the 2 new AA batteries I need in my remote control.
She's a jump box.
She's literally the jump box. And I love you, girl. You're my friend forever.
Jump box I got your back.
But also at my table, I had David Boyle, great car guy. I mean, he does some amazing stuff. Yeah. He's a vendor out there. He's doing some stuff. He also that's one of the guys who's had a podcast thinking about redoing it again. I was able to pour into him about my experiences. Oh man, Steve Zabawa. I love that name. How cool is that name? Mm-hmm. But one of the guys that I really, really like to have the best combo with, and it was really cool back and forth banter, but good, clean fun. And man, Tully Williams. And Tully, you were if you watched the show, like all the videos like they showed later, Tully's the one that was sitting there, and then he like that one song, and then he stands up and he goes like this. And he sits back down. That's Tully Williams. And Tully was so much fun sitting there. His energy was just like infectious. We were talking and we were just having a good conversation. And I could tell he was passionate. And, and we were talking about the car business. And he's more on a fixed ups mentality, But that's okay. I told him, hey, I'm all about all of it, bro. Bruh, I'm ambidextrous. I'm sales and I'm also a fixed ops. I could do
problem solver.
I am not somebody like when somebody's, a lot of people are asking us, what's your agency going to be specifically about? It's about the car dealership. It's about the culture of the car dealership. I can't even speak right now. I can't even talk right now. I'll just try my best. But abracadabra. But
abracadabra.
But on the real tip.
Oh my goodness.
But no, it really was. It was fun. Anyway, I mean, we're going to move past that. Yes. We're going to keep going. But listen, that was a great time. Experience. We come home. We do all that stuff. We're moving on. We have some great things going on. We've had some great meetings. I've sat down. I got to do an interview on Friday with Herb Anderson, which was awesome for his season 5 episode finale. So I got to help him wrap that up, which was great. Great interview. He tells me 40 minutes. We do it for an hour, and we could have probably went for another 20. That's how it always goes when you deal with one of us 2 solutionaries here. And don't let us be together, right? So no, but I had a great time with that. I think at each store we're having great months. Both of us are gonna
fast. I mean,
yeah, everything's great. Everything is wonderful. Business is good.
Everybody out there, industry wise, you guys are doing great right now. There is a wave that is flowing. Some people are struggling, and for those that are struggling, pay attention to the current of those that are being able to soar. Not everybody's a salmon, all right? And your swimming gets amplified by you coming in line with a current. And if it works out for your business to be able to glean from other people that are doing great things, do so. Buy these books, learn from the best. Chris Martinez has books galore that you need to reach out and grab. You have Frank Lopes has the right stuff for you to be able to just set yourself up for success. You can grab the Game Changer. You can get El Patron to be able to get you in the mindset of never taking, no for an answer. You can take all of these things, but ultimately you have to get up and put it to work.
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
And
you can know everything.
Brew it all up. It's your cup. Sip it up. Let it energize your business.
It's just like all the great ideas that you've had that you never took any action on. Those were all great ideas. They just need to be something done to it. How many times have you sat there and go, man, I swear I came up with that. And now you see that's $1 million idea, right? So don't sit on those ideas. Don't sit on your goals. Don't sit on your future. Go to your future. Put work towards your future. Trust and have faith, knowing that it's going to happen if you put the work behind it, because we are living proof of it. As crazy and silly as we are, we doing it, and we're going to keep doing it. So we're excited, and that's what we're about, man. So talking about what's going on with Car Guy Coffee Podcast, the next couple of weeks, we do have some great interviews coming up. I have a couple powerful women that are in the business that we have both Lori's. If you have some have obviously Lori Holter and Lori Foster, both are going to be on the show. I'm excited about both those interviews. Both very powerful women. I had a great conversation with Lori Foster on the phone the other day. And it was all about straight empowerment of women and how us men need to start speaking about it. You know, women are getting together, the women of automotive and all these things, and it's beautiful, but there's not enough men out there talking about how important it is. And it's not about us empowering them. It's about them empowering themselves, but us helping them get empowered and stop stopping them. So like she has a lot of stats, and the stats that she dropped on me that night were like, boom, 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 boom. And I remember, I think I sat like for a minute, like 30, 40 minutes of us just talking about that. And it was obviously weighing on her heart, but it weighs on my heart too, man. Me and Lou talk about it, you know. You know, we have our two friends up north with the Car Gal Coffee podcast. I know they're super busy with their dealership right now, and they're trying
booming.
Yeah.
Everybody's business is going,
and they're under like mans or under women, whatever you want to call it. They're under personal. They're personnel. They don't have enough personnel. Man, I so speak a crazy English, but you know, they don't have enough personnel right now, so they're trying to make sure that they, you know, that they take care of what they got to take care of, and I feel that. But you know, it's not just about that. We need to have more women. So I'm going to start inviting. I want to do a series and just constantly bring as many women in automotive, women in business, women entrepreneurs, women leaders on our show to show that that is the norm. It's not abnorm. It's not minority. That's the way it is. It's just normal. So I want to pound on that for a little bit and make it sound just so amplified, like that beat. We're going to make sure that everybody hears what's going on, because it's important. So we're gonna have some, like I said, two powerful women, two strong women in automotive that are going to be coming on, and we're gonna have some more. You know, I believe we'll have a local owner, Jennifer. I think we're gonna have her on the show really soon too. She needs to be on the show. I think she'd be a great highlight. Scarborough, right? It's how you pronounce it, but you know, her maiden name Swope, from the Swope Auto Group here in family of dealerships in Hardin County. Great auto group, doing some amazing things too. Real excited about that. But we're gonna keep bringing it and keep bringing it and keep bringing it. You know, and when we do, it's gonna be amazing. Obviously, we're gonna have April Palmer on the show. But she's badass too. She's supposed to be happening as soon as we could schedule it. I know she's super busy with all her amazing things that are going on. But yeah, I have a whole list of badass women for you. Yeah, and if you can get me connected with them and or maybe even reach out and kind of be my agent in between, you'd be my best friend. Set us up, please.
But the thing that we want to make sure is consistent across the board is that the message that is going out from this platform is to car guys, car gals, right? If you are not part of the Facebook group, make sure that you go to Facebook, go check it out. If you're a car guy, if you're a car gal, you qualify to be part of the group. Jump in there, connect with us, connect to other people that are really trying to brew solutions. I know that there's a lot of places that you can go. There's a lot of groups that you can be a part of, but the culture and all, we want to make sure you understand Car Guy Coffee is genderless. It's you're a car guy if you have anything to do with being, you know, one of those that deal with the automotive industry, right? So, and that's the group of people. So car guys and car gals will have Car Gal Coffee, and we've been trying to push that out since we've started our series to begin with. Last year, the first brew was with the Sisters of Savings. They did get things started, and also with Brittany Hibden. She kicked things off. While it was such a challenging time for dealers, they were in here pouring out the best that they had to be the women that they are as owners of dealerships, taking care of their community, being mothers and wives, right? Doing jobs that depend heavily on them keeping the ship together, while at the same time being able to dig deep and find the joy that they have inside of solving those problems for so many people, because it took people like them to be able to pull out to still have a business ready to take on the plenty that is coming to it now. And thank the Lord for mamas like them that have been doing it. And we want to give a platform for them. So we try to connect. We try to make sure that as many ladies as possible have
I want
to know what kind of brew they want.
I'm literally going to just have, I just want to just interview nothing but women for a while, if I can make that happen. And I'm going to start that as soon as I can. I'm trying. I already got probably a week and a half of it. So I love the idea of Carrie Wise. Thank you, Gene, for putting that up there. I absolutely huge fan. We have Amanda Gordon that I've been communicating with. You know, she kind of got scared when I told her it takes about an hour, but I don't think she realized how much fun our show is.
Yeah.
So she ever since then she's kind of ghosted me, but I'm not mad at her, and I'm not trying to calling her out, but I'm not trying. But I love her. She's an amazing energy. I got to sit down and meet with her during the didn't get to talk too much, but it was during the mastermind over at the Now 21 over at David Villa's spot. Was beautiful, man. It was so amazing to meet her and hear her story. I want to hear more about it and go through the whole dynamic of it. She's a ball of energy. Just amazing. So yes, definitely there's a lot of amazing women out there, tons and tons that we could keep talking about. We do need to re-interview Brittany again. I know she's super
Brittany
busy.
has been doing some powerful things to make sure that she keeps connecting with people inside of her community.
Yep.
and doing what it is that so many of these other solutionaries are out there doing every single day. I mean, what you're going to see is a series after we get through this week of Boom, where our friend, the incredible, the pumped up promoter himself, Mr. Tracy Myers, is making sure to get things pumped up for the return of the mastermind. And that episode is dropping as you sleep. It will be released. It is going to be the second part of a 3-part brew that you got to listen to because he's an incredible guy that has done some great things inside of his community and is dreaming up big things to come. And you want to hear about them.
100%.
The next week, you have incredible women that have been on this show that have brewed with us some of the finest. And when I say the finest, I mean, this is not some base model brew. Okay. These are ladies that know their craft in the automotive industry, like our friend Elise Gephardt.
Speaking of that,
Robin Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm just name dropping just to make
just a name drop, right?
You understand and smell.
We were fortunate enough to have them on our show, and both of them amazing, powerful women. Danielle Delgado, yes. How can we not talk about that one? I didn't want to bring that one up. That one was that one was dynamite.
Brew. It's gonna bam.
We got to interview her while her son was playing basketball. It was so cool. It was the neatest thing. They won their game. They blew the team out. I mean, crushed it. Probably. What a great interview. But we have Wendy Reeves also, who's down there. That's the Facebook user I see that says, hey.
Wendy.
And she also wrote the Robin, Elise, and Mary Lynn. Mary Lynn also is amazing. Love some Mary Lynn. Gosh, bless her.
Yes. She's
awesome. You know, it's just the people that you're talking about here. They're all just influencers in the business where they're connectors too. So they're the glue. They're that connecting material between a lot of good car people. And it's a beautiful thing. In this car business, I've seen the circles, you know, and me and Lou, we believe that we are like polka dots. We love being in all the different circles because we love people. I don't hold anything against anybody. I am so new in this.
Everybody drinks the coffee.
Everybody gets a clean slate with me.
And a clean
I don't
cup.
care about their story, who they messed over back in the past, whatever the situation is, clean slate with me. Believe me, I'm a very smart man. I get it. I understand when people are trying to take advantage. I get that. I understand it all. Trust and believe. And I appreciate all the advice I've had out there. Thank you so much for all the mentorship that we've been honored and gifted by a lot of powerful people in this business. Our new certified solutionaries, and you see that there. We've been putting that out there a lot. I don't have my shirt on tonight, but we do have the logo up there in the top corner. You see it kind of floating right there. That is a big deal. That's our new baby. Yeah, there you go. This is our new baby. And I'm going to tell you something. Know the way, show the way, go the way, folks. And what's up, Michael Dooley?
Michael.
So this is our new baby. And you guys seen what we did with Car Guy Coffee. This isn't going anywhere. But this certified solutionaries, this is the way that we're going to change the car business. This is the way that we're able to upshift and uplift everybody in this automotive industry together. This is a culture change. This is a team of people this is going to be an army. I shouldn't say a team. I should say an army.
An army
An army of people across the country changing the way this business is. It's being certified solutionaries, doing it the right way the first time, helping people, evolving every single day with love.
What business, Fred? What business is it that you speak of? All business. It doesn't matter whether it's coffee or cars.
Yes.
Whatever the commodity.
Yes.
Don't percolate problems.
Yep.
Brew solutions.
Yes.
And on the Car Guy Coffee podcast, of course, we're always going to be aimed at bringing the joy and the fun to the automotive industry that is needed for you to be able to brew solutions. Man, you can solve so many problems when you're having fun. When you're having fun, it gets fun to find more problems, right? When you're a kid and you're outside and you're having a good time, you're almost trying to find a new challenge, a new feat to accomplish, a new boundary to somewhat push for the next level of joy. That never ends. And that's something that we want to make sure we keep alive in this industry, no matter where you're at, no matter where you've gone, no matter what you've done. The ultimate thing you have a responsibility to do with the day that you have is to keep growing. And we want to make sure that that mantra feeds everything in the automotive industry by applying 3 F's. And that's making sure that we do always forget about the relationships that were in the past. That's ultimately what we want to leave in every place that we do sit down at the table with everybody, is for them to be able to learn and let this stick literally on their heart to forgive, focus, and fly so they can keep growing. You know, if we sit you down at a table with us, you know, we want to be able to pull others to the table with us and sit others here and say, hey, this is a brew for everybody. And when we want people to be at a spot where they have to forgive, focus, and fly, you know, together. We've seen what could happen when great people aim to do great things. And we are excited to be a part of the industry at a time where we have the greatest of greatest tools available to us to see those great things come to life. And we're being unleashed as the craftsmen of an entirely new canvas of greatness that the car business can be. And I'm pumped up about it. And I get very wordy. You know that. But I love you all, and I'm excited about it.
I got the look.
But
I figured it out.
Is it? Whatever, man.
Sorry, I just had to throw it in there.
Fly is ultimately the mantra that we want to leave with everybody. We want that seared on your heart. And I don't care if it takes too long to say it. Folks, I love
focus,
that
fly.
People are learning how to actually forgive the people that have hurt them and then forgive themselves, which is often the hardest thing to do, is forgiving yourself.
It is.
Because you get chin checked a lot. And sometimes it's you chin checking yourself, right? As a great philosopher and rapper once said, you better chickadee check yourself before you
wreck yourself.
Rickety wreck yourself. Das Effects was speaking to the heart. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. But don't percolate problems.
Bad for your health.
Brew solutions. Oh man,
I skipped a whole lyric, but that's okay.
Ting.
Hey, listen. He's so on the money there, folks. And that's the thing. Let's do this real quick. We haven't done the Forgive, Focus, Fly.
Here we go, everybody.
Let's knock this out. Everyone together, join us.
Come on.
Get your arms going.
Get your 3
Get
F's.
it ready.
3 F's.
We don't have the music like we normally do because we're using something different made by the company Zoom.
Company Zoom. Oh, here we go. Here he is. There he goes. What? Oh, snaps.
All right, so get ready to Forgive, Focus, Fly on the count of. Well, hold on a second. What's he doing? Is he doing it? Probably not.
Am I gonna do it? Yes, I am. Am I gonna play this song? Yeah. Get that Forgive, Focus, Fly going on 3 car guys and car gals here on Car Guy Coffee. Let's get ready to brew solutions by applying the 3 F's, wiping off the weight of unforgiveness, focusing on where it is that you're going, what it is that you can do, where you want to go, and flying, using your faith to take you to new heights, and then you keep growing.
All right, let's do it.
On 3, everybody, join Freddie and me. Forgive, Focus, Fly. 1, 2, 3. Forgive, focus, fly, and keep growing, keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. That's right. Keep it going, everybody.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Hey, listen. Certified Solutionaries, it's coming out. It's coming fast, and it's going to be the best agency in the whole freaking world. I feel it. I love it. I have the passion for it. I believe that we're going to build up an army, like I said, that is going to be, I'm proclaiming it right now. It's going to be an army of people out there that are on the same mission, the mission of love, faith, honor, adaptability, and of course has to be consistent. So as long as you have all those things about you, you to me are a solutionary. You want to get certified, you reach out to Lou and I will show you how to get certified. Why don't you join this army and let's go out here and let's change this car business. Let's make sure that when your kids grow up that they want to do this. When their kids grow up that they are influenced by this. When they are just understanding that this business is beautiful, that it's changing people's lives. It's just like being a doctor. Helping people out, making sure that their life is better and they live a better lifestyle. So, man, let's make this happen. Let's keep it growing. Let's keep it going. Man, I'm so proud of what's happening in this world. Hello.
And speaking of what's happening, we have the return of the mastermind happening in the sunny Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And it's going to be out of this world, folks. Grab your Sharpies, grab your pens, grab your friends. Let's have some fun and make sure
you guys join us there. We'll be out there. We will have our podcast set up somewhere in there. They're trying to figure out where they could sit us inside that room. We're going to try to do our best to try to get up and stand up and have some fun. We're going to make you all do the Forgive, Focus, Fly with us there. I see you, Facebook user from the West Coast. I know who it is. I actually looked it up. That's Tully Williams. I mentioned you earlier, brother. You're the one at the table that I believed had the most passion, man. I loved having that combo with you. So what's up, man? So you're already back out in the West Coast? Hey, man, you got my number. Reach out to me anytime, man. Let's talk some passion. Let's talk love. Let's talk about changing this business one person at a time. And we're going to do it, man. I love what you did. I love watching your video of you get up in the middle of and then you sat back down. I loved it, man. You're booming with energy, man. And then when Scott Joseph was trying to get you to ride on his bus, you know it. You had to be on it because you were the one. You were holding it down. Yes, he was. I love it. I love it, man.
We would have been having a blast. We probably would have had a routine done by the time the bus stopped. If we were on that bus with you, brother. I can't wait to try to join you on the next. Man. It was so much fun just to see pictures of what people were able to do and get to do. It just fires up the anticipation for the chance that we get to join them. But man, those are incredible people.
Incredible times. Circling back around to this right here, talking about our certified solutionaries, man. And I'm super excited. So with the podcast, our podcast is going to grow here soon. We're going to have opportunity to have more time to do that. And when we do, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be able to put our show into a different direction, make it more I think progress into a level of more production, maybe hiring somebody soon, being able to have them sit back instead of me sitting here clicking on all these things that we're clicking on. They could bring it up. They could be the ones that let me know in my ear going, hey, you got some comments, stuff like that. We need this way we can make it smoother and better for you, a better user experience, right? We want to make sure that the audience loves what's going on.
And so that we can spend the time to really pull out from our audience more of what it is that's going to be constructive for you going forward on what we do create, because that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we are really brewing the solutions that you like, and it's consistent with why it is that you even listen to us to begin with, that you do get that contagious confidence to go do your thing and laugh your whole day away, and at the end say, wow, I had a great time building a great relationship with some great people, and it turned into being some great business that was done. That's what we want to make sure you get inside of every cup with us. Yeah. And that's what we want to make sure you take with everybody else.
Exactly. We'll connect you with the right people, or they'll connect, whatever it is, it's going to be great. I'm excited about a lot of different things. I see that we had Lori Holter was on here for a moment. Hello, Lori. What's going on? Good evening, good night, all that good stuff. Hopefully you get some great rest. I'm looking forward to doing our interview here coming up. I love it. Next month. It's happening, folks.
Talking about incredible ladies, car gals in the industry.
And I just want to interview nothing but ladies for the next rest of this year. I'm sure we'll throw in some other superstars in there, and we're going to have some highlights, obviously, at these shows that we go to. But I definitely want to highlight the women in automotive for the next forever. So we're making that a mission.
Ladies, give us a shout, because we got a big lineup and we got a lot of slots to fill, and we want you to be here to be able to keep the fight cooking inside of the kitchen. We want to make sure that we are getting the voice out there the way that you want it said, with the best in the industry doing business the way that ultimately it needs to be done, and needs more and more microphones and cameras on.
Absolutely.
You all
bingo.
Are just inspiring us, and we want to make sure that you get your brew out there.
I'm just happy that our show, the work we've put into the show, and the love and passion that we put into it is really bringing it up where we can make it a voice for people, for the minority, for whoever it is. Lou and I both are minorities. We're both veterans. We're both from unique families, and
we're both mama boys.
Big time,
let me tell you that right now. Okay? I am a straight up mama boy.
No doubt.
I am not afraid to say it. My brother was watching earlier. You can go ahead and say it too. He is too. Okay, as tough as he acts, right? He's super retired. Okay? But he, I love it. He is a mama's boy too, and we absolutely know what it feels like to truly have honor for the power that a woman yields. I've always seen my mother inside of an empowering position, whether she was a waitress or she was running multiple banks. You know what I mean? She always had that power, because she's mama for one, but also just because she yielded confidence everywhere she went. And that's it, why man. I never understood why.
It's the value. It's the value of, it's not about man or woman, black or white. It's about the value that they can bring you, and it's how they work and what they know and the type of thing that they're able to do. I understand that, people are living in the past a lot. I get it. I understand that. What's that?
I don't get it.
No.
I'm not why they do.
I'm not saying that at all. I mean, as in like okay, I got a little deep with that, and I didn't mean to get so deep. What I mean is like the thought process behind that, like the older people, they still hold grudges for things, more so on that side. And I get it. I get that. I get why, because they went through some stuff that we couldn't, the world is a little bit better now. It's still not perfect.
Right.
Don't get me, nothing's perfect. There's always going to be room for improvement, but it's definitely on the upswing, and I love what's happening. It's happening not just in the world; it's happening in the car business. It's happening in the craft beer business. I'm hearing with our friend. It's amazing to see what's going on with Erica down there and what she's dealing with, and the stuff that she's been able to use her voice and her experiences and be able to help bring that for women in the craft beer business. There's so many different things that are going on right now that are great. So as long as the world can stay open to being change and being open to change and understanding that we do need to change in the mindset of people and how they look upon people, whether, like I said, whatever color, sex, does not matter. We're all, it comes down to their value. What can they bring and what can they do? And if that's how we need to hire, that's how we need to work with, that's how we need to do everything with, choose our friends, the whole nine. So,
anything, even if I don't get it, one thing that I am not afraid to do is have the cup of coffee, have the conversation, and try to understand where somebody is coming from and be able to determine which way it is that I go based off of the conversations and the relationships that I get to build. We have an incredible opportunity to connect the dots inside of social media access, inside of digital access. We can do so much good if we actually aim our abilities and industry to influence the right places that our heart actually aims at.
For real.
And the car business is just the beginning. It connects to everything else. I mean, it does so much. There's so much that it connects to. And we're just glad that we get to connect with everybody out there. William J is up in here. Man, it's like this J thing going on. There's so many great people. I'm seeing that J everywhere. And I see you being lined up with these incredible people that are, it's the J way. Like you guys write your own book that has all of you drop something in there. The J way, from Frank J Lopes to
Frederick
J.
Freddie J.
Freddie J.
My middle name is John.
That should be your author name. Is Freddie J.
What my name should be is none of your business. So no, but on the real tip, Freddie J. Freddie J. Hey, Freddie J. And should not good night, Freddie J. So no, but hey, listen, folks. It's getting late. It's almost the hour mark. We're 50 minutes in. Lou and I
at the end of the
I'm done. I'm actually out of coffee. We've had a great conversation tonight. I hope you guys got some value out of that. I hope you guys see where we're trying to go. There's a lot of great announcements that are going to be coming up. Lou and I are still trying to decipher all these meetings that we've been through and all these opportunities that we've been, put in front of us. We don't even know where they're really going, if there's anything even going, but it is going. Trust and believe. I'm just joking around when I say that. There's amazing things happening. We're very excited about it. Life is good. God is good. You are good. And guess what else is good? The coffee that we're drinking every single night.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
But for those of you that do want to find some information about what the certified solutionaries can do for you, ultimately, it is a conversation that we need to have with you. We need to determine your particular flavor that you prefer to have your business achieve what it is you desire, and reach out to us, Lou at carguycoffee.com and Fred
at carguycoffee.com.
Reach out to us. We'd be glad to speak with you. Got a few phone calls set up for the week to be able to help dealers see what it is that we can actually do with all the people that we've teamed up with. Folks, whatever the problem is, we know the right solutionary for it. This is why we've been brewing with the best beans in the business, in order to actually filter through to you what it is you want inside of your cup. So get yourself ready, get your notepads out,
get it ready, and
get real, because ultimately we're going to put everybody gets put on the hot seat to determine how much they want to grow. And,
here's the thing. Lou and I, when this agency really drops and we get our handful of first clients, do you know how much passion we're going to give you? So be the first handful. I'm just going to tell you, because you're going to get all of us. All of me is all you. Is advancing by advancing. Your perfect imperfections. So anyway, but for real, I'm being honest. I probably scared away half you guys, but that's okay. But listen, here's the deal.
That's a filter.
Seriously,
that's what a filter does.
When you put your trust in us one time, we'll never have to ask for it again. I'm sorry.
We're not going to get cliche.
I don't mean to get closer on you, but hey, listen, man, you can't make a bad decision. But for real, no, we're super excited. We really, here's why I know it's going to be successful, and how I know you all will have fun. You guys will see our journey, because I'm going to obviously document everything like I do. And I've been getting even bigger about documenting our stuff, our journey, because I'm really excited about our journey right now. But you're going to start seeing that we're going to be helping a lot of people. And it starts with this. It starts with helping your sales staff. It helps with helping your dealership, and then it helps your community. Then it helps everything around it. Imagine how many times that amplifies. It's like, think about social media. When somebody shares it and they get it, and then it shares it to 500 more people, right? So on average, 500 people per person that likes it or shares it or whatever, right? So imagine that same type of energy, because it's exactly the same type of energy. This is old school social media, right? You get customers in your local community that start to love you because your energy at the dealership is amazing. People want to come in and just get a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? Because they're like, man, this store is so awesome. I just want to go there. I see they're CGC approved. They are certified solutionaries. They're brewing solutions in here. I need a couple of solutions. I just want to come and get a drink.
Right.
And that's what I mean. Like, the culture will be so good that people want to come in and just sit down and talk to their salesperson again. They want to have a conversation because they became friends and family. They see them on social media with their friends and family. They see them helping millions of people across the nation. These are all the certified solutionaries. I believe that we're going to end up selling millions in a year. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a big deal. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I vision this. And here's why I know it's going to work, because I also do that. I put that out there. I make sure that the world and God knows what my intentions are, my clear intentions. And I'm like, look, this is what I want. And this is not for me. This is why I think it's going to work, because it's for other people. I see people around me being happy. I see my friends and family around me being happy. I see my community being better. I see the salespeople and their families. And then I see them one day when I'm all, old and retired, they're at the positions that we're at, and they're the ones doing it. And I see their kids doing it, and I see that the business just keeps getting better and better and better. And people are loving, instead of talking about, hey, what do you do? I sell used cars. Oh, it's going to be, hey, what do you do? I sell used cars. Oh, man, how do I, can you get me in, man? I've been trying to apply for these jobs and no one wants to get, because it's such a hard job to get. That's where I want it to become. Yes. Matter of fact, I know it will become, because I believe. Yeah. So that's what's going down. If you believe, you can achieve, my friends.
Man, Fred, that was an entire show by yourself. That was fantastic. And for those of you that are out there and listening and hearing his heartbeat, we know that this is also how so many of you feel. There's great solutionaries that are out there, from all the way down in Australia. Michael Dooley reaching out and joining us tonight. Russ Mann out there inside of Arizona. Listen, this is not just something that you sip inside of the bluegrass. This isn't just a couple of car guys that just know how to solve problems inside of the area that we're from. We are ultimately just wanting to make sure that you can connect to some of the people that have some of the best ideas and hearts in the industry, because sometimes you need somebody with the right heart just to get your mindset right. Many times you have the tools available. Many times you have the staff available. Many times you have all of the resources are right there for you. The thing that needs to get clicked and dialed into the right gear is just hearing it from the right people, hearing the right people speaking to your heart, speaking to your direction, and speaking to your journal, speaking to your to-do list. And once that happens, folks, you can accomplish great things, and there's great minds that are out here. My man Gene is up in here. Forgive Focusing and Flying with us. We ended up on his show. He created a show with us, or just a quick video with us.
That was so cool. He Forgive Focus Fly with us. That was the coolest.
Oh, that was so great. We got Chris up in here. Thank you so much, saying that we had a great show. Thank you
Appreciate
for joining
you so much, man. Thank you so much,
folks. We want to unify the automotive industry.
Unity,
from fixed ops to the vendor that creates, the smallest detail of whatever it is that is coming across an assembly line. We want to make sure that the automotive industry does connect to bring good vibes to it. It shouldn't have a stigma on it because you're in the business.
Right.
The stigmas should start falling off because you are in the business. And that may be a pretty big weight to carry, but that's why you've dealt with what you've dealt with. That's why you've gone through what you've gone through. Listener, whoever hears me, whether this is podcast or live or a replay, you're in the industry for a reason. So we encourage you all. Brew Solutions, where you are. You can do it organically. You can invest. You can do many things to get yourself to the next level, but you have to commit to it with the heart of a solutionary. And that solutionary does lead with love.
100%. And understand that you don't have to do a 180 by tomorrow.
No, or the process.
You could just 1%. If you can every day just get a little bit better, honestly, just a little bit better. And then it adds up very quickly. Every day goes by fast. Think about the last year. Think about everything. How fast did that go by? So understand that as time goes by, you will get better and better, and the habits become things. And when you start to become those habits, you start to become more confident in yourself. You start to be more excellent in your daily life. You start to want to be more. You start to keep growing. And then what happens is that you start to be able to share. That's called having your cup overflowing. When your cup is overflowing, you are able to share. And you know what? That is the most fulfilling thing that you can do, is share. When you're able to give to others, when you're able to get, matter of fact, it's the best thing, period, hands down. And that is the purpose of life. I really believe that the meaning of life is to give onto others, period. Because it will come back to you. Whatever you need will come to you, but you have to have it's a two-way street. Like Bill always says, Bill Schoenberg, he always says, hashtag TWS, two-way street. He's so gracious. He's such a humble guy, right? And you can say, "Oh man, you honor me." He goes, "No, two-way street every time." And that is it, man. You have to understand that it will come back to you, and it may not come back. Like if I can help Lou do something, but that doesn't mean Lou's gonna give back to me. That's not God working. God, it may be that, but what it is that you will get it back. It will come back to you in a different way. It may be the, a sunny day when it was supposed to rain. It's crazy to think that, but that is so worth it, because your time that day is so valuable when you needed it not to rain and it doesn't. Right. So understand that those things come in different values in different ways. And you have to be able to open your eyes and have the gratitude to see that. And that's why having gratitude, and I'm going to shut it down from there for me, but having gratitude is so key in order for you to be able to see the prizes that you get every single day. Because a lot of times is that you always focus so much on like, oh man, I'm supposed to get it back this way. Well, that's not the way it works. There's a lot of things you will manifest, and there's a lot of things that will happen the way you want. Trust me, it will. But sometimes it doesn't go exactly the way you want, but it will come to you. He does listen, and the problem is that we don't open our eyes, and we don't listen, and we don't look, and we don't sense what he's giving you or the opportunity that's in front of you. Sometimes it like I said, it could be as crazy as having a blanket when it's freezing. It could be, I could keep going on, but that is it, folks. So make sure that you understand that, have that thought. Meaning of life to me is the more you give, man. So let's go.
Well, the word says, give and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over, will men give unto you. And I encourage you all to give of yourself, give of what it is that you have. A gift is something that you never expect to be returned to you. Otherwise, it's not a gift. It's an obligation, and that doesn't enhance anyone. So what I do encourage you all to do is be the first one to put the smile on your face. Be the first one to try to activate the smile on another. Be the first one to try to compliment somebody from a sincere posture of heart. Be the first one to pour something that's upshifting and uplifting inside of their cup. And you can do so by getting yourself a little one of these, a little bag of Car Guy coffee. Plug, right? You can do so many different things, but get a gift of some sort. And if you need an idea, a fresh gift, literally a fresh gift that'll definitely upshift and uplift their day and percolate something that's positive inside of their life, get you a cup of Car Guy coffee and share that with your friends, and let the car guys and car gals that are out there know that you see them brewing solutions. You want to give them some of the real stuff. They will not be sad about it. Hearing Brian Benstock say that he was fiending for it, that's some good stuff. You definitely want to be sipping with the good car guys are drinking. Fiending. Like ripped it open. Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. No, folks, you guys have a great night. We appreciate you. We'll see you on Tuesday morning. Check us out on Clubhouse, Tuesday morning, 7:30. We have Brewing Solutions, room for improvement. Do not miss it. It's a great opportunity to share your story, share what's going on in your life, getting some encouragement, maybe get a tip or two that can change everything
maybe
for you.
A connection or two. People are making relationships.
The connections is beyond. That's more important than all that stuff. But that is what it's all about. Us humans are supposed to connect. So keep doing that. We'll see you Tuesday morning. We do have a special guest that morning. It's going to be John Luciano. So we'll have him, and then on Tuesday we have somebody special, Brad Haskell. We're so excited to have him on the show, man. He's awesome. Fixed Stops.
Fixed Stops. I got to get that love. Seriously, we want to make sure that we do make that connection bridge occur too. So all you Fixed Stops specialists out there, please make sure that you are sharing what it is that is coming from the cafe, because we want to give a platform to you all that are bringing solutions to your side of the house and unify the two. This is the Car Guy Coffee Podcast. I am Lou Ramirez, the Car Guy.
And I'm Fred Lenartz, Subprime Hero.
Subprime Hero with the flow. Thank you for being on the Car Guy Coffee Show. Having a great time, having a great night. Everybody, good night. Love you all.
Peace. 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 Peace.
Peace.
Peace.